Hi, you. It's me, Candice, with Happy Catastrophe, and it's Friday night. It's very warm in Oregon. It's mid-July 2024. It is 91 degrees at 8 o'clock at night, and that is hot for here. So I have an air conditioner on and a fan on, and you might hear that in the background, but I couldn't wait until it cooled down. I don't think it's going to get cool enough for me to turn things off since I just got home from work and have to cool the cabin down. I stopped by the post office on the way home. You naughty friends. I have a pile, a literal pile of gifts, packages to open. I was dumbfounded. I stood there, I opened the parcel locker. I was expecting one thing, and I had ordered something, so maybe that might have come in, but it was too early for that. And it was stuffed full. I have no idea what this stuff is. So let's open them. Okay, so before we start opening, I have to apologize for my hands. I have not trimmed my fingernails for a few days, and I've not given myself a manicure or anything, and I in fact have alcohol ink all over my fingers because I was just working with some pens. But I just couldn't wait, and I know you don't care, right? What we care about is what's in here. So let's reach in. This is the first package. I love that saying. Let's look for, oh, there's the note. Here's a note. Enjoy your gift from Carrie K. This is KK. Carrie K, my friend. Oh my gosh, what did Carrie send? There you go, it's a book. What? A monkey? Oh, is this Quirkles? This is Quirkles. Oh my God. Okay, I have a story about, this is a giant book. I know you can't see it all. I'll zoom out a bit here. What this book is, oh my God. Okay, what this book is this is a very unique color by number. Basically, it's this. And it's numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what you do is you pick the 4 colors. Light, a little bit darker, and darkest. So maybe all 4 the same color, just different shades, or maybe complementary colors or something like that. Sorry about the lighting. Looks like I bumped it. I'm so excited. And oh my God. And plus there's all these animals, and you can't tell what they are. I mean, that last one might've been a monkey, but I can't. Okay, that looks like a giraffe, but it's hard to tell what they are. And basically you can use cross-hatching like that. You can use colors, different shades, but they have to be like light to darkest, or actually that's what they're doing. 1 being the darkest, 5 being the lightest. And then you color, and this is the kind of thing you get. Now, I had this book when I was in San Jose. I lived in San Jose, California for a very short time, just a couple years, and I was under a lot of stress, and I had this book. And I was working in it nonstop, and I loved it. And I lost it in the fire. And when I moved back here to the cabin, wildfire went through here in 2020, and I had minor damage done to my cabin. The fire went over my cabin and passed me by, but the 60-mile-an-hour winds blew open my doors, and I had 3 weeks of smoke damage done to it. So it took months and months for me to be able to live in my cabin again, and I lost all of my possessions. So I lost this book, and I didn't replace, oh, there's the poster. There's also a poster in here. Oh my God, look at this. It's a huge poster you can do. It's so cool. So I lost this book, and I didn't replace all the books that I lost, but this one meant so much to me, and it's Thomas Pavite, who I really love. And this one was so much fun, and it got me through so many stressful times that I've been wanting to pick it up again. And my darling friend, Carrie K, got it for me. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I may do one of these tonight. I need something very calming tonight, and this would be it. This is such a fun book. It's on Amazon. I'll give you the, there you go. There's some numbers for you. It's on Amazon. It's, this is a New Zealand artist, right? Amy in Auckland, New Zealand. And these are the sort of things it looks like as you're coloring it in. I mean, you can do shades of gray if you want to make it look black and white. It's all up to you, the colors. A very different sort of color by number. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, KK, thank you so much. This book means a lot to me. And it actually brings back some good memories when I was taking care of myself and making things all right. And reminds me that that I worked hard for my mental health and that I was using my tools, and this brought about many, many hours of peace. So, and it's one-sided, single-sided. Why? I mean, this is an older book. Why? This is 2016. So why in 2016 we knew that colorists wanted single-sided, but we can't figure it out now? I don't know. But this is a fantastic book, and I'm so excited. Thank you, KK. I love you so much. All right. You want to see what's in another package? Let's do this. Okay. This one, I'm getting smart now and stopping in between because I recently misrepresented a present on Instagram saying that my best Steve, Tammy Colors 2, gave me Wild Summer. And she said, no, I didn't. So I have a big apology to make. And that's because I got confused on one of these Happy Meal videos and mixed up some notes and stuff. So now I'm making sure I'm taking notes in between. So I don't make a faux pas like that. This box is completely destroyed. Like it's a mess. So I didn't have much hope. I mean, it just falls apart. I didn't have any hope that it was salvageable. But when I opened it, I'm not seeing a note. So we're just opening it. Probably someone who's watching this video, oh, it just opens, knows what this is. What is this? Oh, I bet it goes with what's else in there. Okay, we're gonna have to open the rest, I think. It's by company Bang Bang Da, which is Vietnamese. This is a rake. Oh, is it a Zen garden? I think it's a Zen garden. I think someone got me one of those Zen sand gardens that you can rake, you know? I honestly have a better open. Oh, look at this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Look, ooh, that feels really good. Oh, look, it's a Zen garden. It's got the rake. It's got the sand. It's got the little, oh, these are real stone. It's got the rocks and the little Japanese shrine there. And it's got a sakura tree and the tray. And then this part is to make impressions in the sand. These are stamps. You could stamp impressions in the sand. So there's one like this. These are all like, a lot of these are ancient Sanskrit symbols. There's that. Isn't that cool? And these all mean different things. I'm pretty sure that's water. Look at that. So you could stamp images in the sand. Oh my gosh. Here's another rake. So there's these different rakes that you can rake it with and different artistry tools. I'm gonna have to look up on YouTube different designs. Here's a design rake. Oh my goodness. Here's some more foliage that you can put on it. And here's some more stamps. Look at that. I think that's clouds. It's supposed to be clouds. I used to know these Japanese symbols. Of course, a flower. Whoa. Another flower. Aren't these beautiful? Oh my gosh. Look at this one. This reminds me of the sun or maybe wind. Oh my gosh. Look at that star or a flower. Lotus. It's a lotus root. It's got a little shovel. Is that not cute? It's a little shovel. Little paintbrush, because of course you're going to get it really smooth and even. And this here, oh my God, you guys, this is a little turtle. You see the turtle in here? And another little Japanese shrine. And a little stand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and yet there's more. There's this item that came with it. So it must be, who got me this? This is so fun. This is like an adult toy, you know? This is the sort of thing that I would sit here at my coffee table and play for hours. Oh, I know what this is. I do. My horribly dull scissors. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, this is either flags. It's probably flags, prayer flags, or it is a covering for your table to put the sand mandala, the sand artistry on, the Zen garden on. So we'll open it up and we will see. I was going to cut this, but that might be sacrilegious. Looks like flags. Yes. Yes. So these are those prayer flags. I have a bunch of these on a flagpole outside to indicate that Buddhism lives here, and that so does peace, because these are Tibetan. This is Tibetan. This is Tibetan prayer flags, and they basically mean peace. And there are ways, and traditionally you would write your prayers for peace on these flags and then fly them. So these are prayers for peace in Tibetan. I'm not a Tibetan Buddhist, but the Tibetans are very flashy, very colorful, very musical, very loud, lots of bells and horns and stuff. My brand of Buddhism is Vietnamese, which is still a lot of chanting and stuff, but I'm an American style Vietnamese. We don't do much chanting, mostly just sitting in quiet meditation. My tradition is very Japanese influenced as well. But when I'm with traditional Vietnamese, in my tradition, in my lineage, when I'm with them, there's a lot of chanting. It's all in Vietnamese, so I just mostly sit in happy silence and listen to them because it's fascinating and wonderful. But my meditation practice is a silent practice. Wow, this is cool. Now these are so pretty. I may fly these inside. I may actually hang these up inside. Although it is a shame because when they flutter in the wind, they are so gorgeous. And that's actually where your prayers should go, is out into the world for peace. So I may put them outside. I may put them around my chicken coop. My chicken coop, fly it along my chicken coop. That would be beautiful, and they would love it. They need some prayers for peace. This morning, or this afternoon when I got home, I got off work early, and I got out of my car and I heard I have a baby that hatched, just one, and she was screaming. And I went to go find, I actually ran. I haven't ran in years because of some chronic conditions I have. I actually ran from my car to the coop, and somehow she had left the coop. She's only about this big. She's only a few days old. Had toddled after her mom down the ramp, which is very steep, out into the main run, and had somehow gotten into a bathing tray, a tray that I have for water for the chickens to get in because it's so hot. And she was flopping around in there. If I had had a regular work day, she would have died. I can't believe how fortunate I was to get home in time to save her. So I got her out of there, I scooped her up, and I ran, and I looked her over, and she's fine. I dried her off as best I could, then I ran her around to the coop to put her back in where she goes, and all three of her mamas, because she has three hens that think that they're her mama, jumped on top of her like a chicken sandwich. And I was like, you guys are going to smother her. So I pulled her out and tucked her under the wing of one of them. And there they all just like huddled. So all three mamas are on top of her, keeping her warm. And she's quiet now. And I think she's going to be okay. But she has three mamas. And actually none of them are the mother of the egg that she came from. They're just three hens that think they hatched her. And they all get along. So chickens, I mean, I tell you, chickens are smarter than humans sometimes. They can have this enormous, wonderful extended family. This chick's not blood related to any of them, yet they've all adopted her and they get along and they all take care of her together. It's wonderful. This, I don't know who gave me this. I hope you get a hold of me and tell me. Because this is super, super cool. I cannot wait to play with this. The sand, oh my gosh. And all of these beautiful stamps and the rakes. I know there's some traditional ways to prepare it. And, you know, it's kind of meditative. Here's one that smooths it. Here's different rakes of different, I know they all mean different things. So I'm going to definitely look this up. This is very, very cool. What a thoughtful gift for a Buddhist nun to get me a Buddhist toy that I will play with, and another meditative tool. I use coloring as a meditative tool to just get into the zone, as we all do, and ease any discomfort or anything I may be having, whether in my head or in my body. And this is another one of those things that will do the same thing. And I'm so excited. On those days when I get home and my head's buzzing and I can't make any decisions, even like what picture to color, this is the perfect thing because it's sand and a rake. I can just rake the sand and make pretty little designs in the sand. And that, I'm going to cherish this. This will be well loved and well used. So whoever you are that got me this, please get hold of me on Instagram, and so I can thank you in person, because this is such a wonderful, wonderful gift. I'm so excited with this garden and the flags. It's just absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Peace be with you. All right, we have more. Believe it or not. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. I don't have any berries in my water tonight because, don't tell my doctor, but I had 2 sugary drinks today. My doctor would not be happy about that. So I decided I needed some straight water. Plus I had a candy bar. Oof, I had a big sugar day today. So I have my well water in a jar. And I wanted to tell you before we got into this next gift, it feels like a very auspicious day. And these gifts are like the cherry on top of a Sunday day. Because last night the moon was full, or close to it. And I went outside to go turn my sprinklers off. It was like midnight. And the moon was shining in the trees, and I walked out into a clearing and stood there in my pajamas and just let that beautiful moonlight flow all over me, and it was so lovely. It's just so soothing, and it was a cool breeze. It just felt very gentle outside, and Jack ran around sniffing, and I had my flashlight handy because we do have a lot of wild animals here, and there's a mama cougar with 3 cubs in the area, so I was careful. But I just sort of felt like nothing was going to hurt me while I stood out there peacefully and watched the moon. And it was just so lovely. And then, you know, I had some adventures today that were all ended positively. And then to come home early, I'd forgotten that I was getting off early today, so that was a surprise. And then because I came home early, I was able to save the baby chicken. And now, surprise, surprise, the post office was full of gifts. I mean, this was a magical day, a very, very magical day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So here's another box from Amazon. This is my P.O. box. If you guys, there's no need to like stop the screen and get it. I put this P.O. box on all of my YouTube posts. So if you ever want to know my mailing address, my only address, there it is. Nothing gets to me on the street address because I'm out in the woods. So it's always on there. There's also a lot of information that's always on my YouTube videos. There's, there's one of those super thanks buttons if you want to send me $1 or something. And I even have, I think, a PayPal or something on there if you want to buy me a latte. And I'll try to make it with less sugar next time. No, I won't. don't tell anybody. But these gifts are some. Okay, I opened it. And there's no note. Again, look. Wait a minute. This is a gift from me. I bought these. Woohoo! These are from me. That's why there's no note. This was recommended. Wait, I got these on Prime Day. That was like 2 days ago. That's much faster than I've ever gotten anything. That's weird. I'm going to have to do some quick research and make sure that I got these for me, because I bought these acrylic paint pens because the reviews were phenomenal, and compared them to Posca's. Now, I don't expect them to be as good as a Posca, but I would like them to be better than an Artix. And I'm always looking for something that might be cheaper than the Thule Arts, although the Thule Arts are the best, and the only reason I have them is because of your generous gifts. But these were so super cheap on Prime Day that I thought I would try them, and so was the CSY Art Gallery metallic watercolors. Now, I don't have any metallic watercolors. I have some metallic gouache, and although I love gouache and use it more than watercolor, it's not the same thing. And I've always wanted, I really, really love coloring with Kay, and she uses metallic watercolors, and I don't have any. So these little boxes on Prime Day were on sale. And this one is, and these are those, CSY is a German company, and they use actual organic honey in there, which is really cool. I like honey-made watercolors because they're very smooth. This one is, do not eat. I'll try not to eat it. This one, I wish it would give me the name of what one this is. Pink Peach. So this is Pink Peach. So it's different. You can see kind of here, there's like a silver pink, a light pink, a dark pink, a peachy pink, kind of a violet pink, and a yellow pink. So these are Pink Moon. Yeah, these are definitely all the pinks. And I'll put a picture right here of what they look like. I wanted a pink set because I can't afford very much. So I have to think about what would I use these for. I would use these in pretty pink pages, like anime stuff. So I would want pink to shine. I would use them for water. So blues would be good. Greens would be good. I don't need all the colors, but pink I thought was a must for shiny watercolors. Oh, look at that. Also, the reviews said, and possibly a lot of you have, hey, I'm going to use my fancy tweezers. A lot of you have these CSY watercolors, and they fill them up clear to the top and then put another dollop more. So they're really full pans. And they go in here. They have these 3M stickers. They have these metallics that you can put down. It's funny, people were like, they don't work. Well, one reviewer noticed that the people saying they didn't work were trying to put them in upside down. The metallic part goes down. Then you peel off the sticky part and you put these on there. So, yeah, dudes, magnets work on metal. Let's use our brain cells. And then these get stuck on the top. And I'm really, see, this will go in there. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm going to go ahead and unpack these and then show you. Okay, so here's what they look like. These labels, these names that they have are underneath each pan. So I just peeled them off and put them on here. And if I don't ever change the order, I'll know what they are. The magnetic strip. Oh, look. Pretty, 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 pretty. This is the really full one too. I'm gonna have to, when I use this one, I'll have to wet it and put some water in there and stick it back in. But the magnetic strip is magnet side down because this is metal and this is plastic. There was some reviews saying metal doesn't stick on plastic, so these don't work. It's like, dudes, The sticky part is for the plastic. The metal is for the tin so that they don't rattle around. Anyway, you have to be smarter than the average bear. Steel Magnolia is obviously going to be my favorite. Look at that bright color. I'm so excited about these colors. And again, if I haven't shown you the swatch of what these colors are online, I'll show you, but I think these are going to go really well in quite a few of my books. I'm very excited to use them. And look at this adorable tin. Is that not cute? Oh, it's just adorable. I might have to put something, make a label on my Cricut that says this is the, what did they call it? Pink peach. Pink peach. Wow. Okay, so this is a gift from me. Oh my gosh, I got watercolor sparkles everywhere. And I thought we'd try this. Let's try one of these. So these are the kind, I like the bullet tip better than the brush. The brush tips are always less opaque for some reason. That ink, to get it through a brush, is less opaque than putting it on with the bullet. So the best way to prime these is to, is to depress it upright a couple times to release the air, and you'll feel that air does get released because it gets air built up in there. Put the cap back on, shake it really good. You can hear the little bead rolling around in there, but it is good to shake it up. It's good, especially when you first get them, to shake them a lot. Then, and these nibs are plastic, which I appreciate better than the foam ones. The foam ones get gunked up. They also, the soft ones get ruined. Like, I have some that are soft, Mogion, and if you press on them, they get ruined. And, oh, here comes the ink. And the hard foam ones get scratchy and scratch up your stuff. But the plastic ones, the paint flows over it better. They get clogged less. Ooh. Ooh, let's look at this. Get you up nice and close. Look at that. Look how juicy that is. Wow. Ooh, I like these. They don't feel very heavy, so I don't know how much. And this is the pastel set because I wanted to use them for basing. And that's, I wouldn't call that pastel, but wow, they write well. They're so smooth. Now these are a pretty fine nib, and I knew that, but all they have is this. All I could find, at least that was in the sale, was this or the brush. So I got this. I want to use these for my color by numbers. I love my Thule Arts, but they're so expensive, and I don't want to use them up on some of the bigger color by numbers. So I wanted a cheaper set for that I wouldn't mind, using up, and an alternative to Thule Arts for people who can't afford Thule Arts. So far, I've used one pen. Now I'll use these on some pages and let you know what I think. It's NIUTOP. They just came highly, highly recommended, and I just found them because Amazon Prime Day, because I made the mistake of, I told myself I wasn't even going to go on Amazon on Prime Day, and I did. I'm weak. I can't resist. I can't resist. So I went on, and of course, I was looking at Thule Arts because I was hoping they would go on sale. I never did see them go on sale. I know a lot of you were also watching Thule Arts to see if they'd go on a Prime Day deal, but I never did see them go. And so, of course, then Amazon started suggesting me all these others that are highly reviewed, and they recommended this one. And I'm like, whoa, that's a cheap price. Now, I have learned my lesson. No, I haven't, because I did it again. I have been bit in the butt buying cheap acrylic paint pens. They're usually terrible. But a lot of people who colored it on paper really recommended these. And wow, if this is anything, that is really great. And it dried really fast. Huh. All right. I might use these for my Quirkles book tonight. and let you know what I think. I'm so excited. All right. That's a gift from me to me. Happy Prime Day to me. Now, if that came in, it's very possible the other Prime things I ordered came in. Because I did order another CSY paint. Another one of those little mini tins. A lot of them were on sale. And so I bought, I think 2 of them. Prime Day had them on a really good sale. Now this is, I don't know. I think this is a gift from Thrift Books. I don't know if you guys, if you haven't heard of Thrift Books is fantastic. I love Thrift Books. And when I was flusher with money, I used to buy quite a thing. Look, I got this out to prove to you that I do have a cutting tool. I don't have to use really cheap, oh my gosh, really cheap scissors. Oh my gosh, this is a book and there's a note. Wait. Oh, a wine voucher. I don't drink wine. Here you go. If you want to get into a wine club, there you go. There you go. You can claim this deal if you want a wine club, but I don't drink alcohol. But there is a book in here. What? Is there no note again? What's up with... Oh, it's Thrift Books. There might not be a note. Did I purchase this? No. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is there a note inside? Yes, there is. Hold on. Let me see this. Oh, wait. It's just a note from... It's just a note from whoever owned this before. Because these are always used... These are used books. Oh, this is cool. The Journey of One Buddhist Nun, Even Against the Wind. Oh, I love it. I love it. The gripping story of Wabi, a young Thai woman who sought a religious life, recounts her struggle to overcome the numerous obstacles along her path. Yes, Buddhist nuns have not been treated well historically, and today, especially in the Thai tradition and Tibetan tradition, they're not treated that well. Unfortunately, they're considered lesser than monks, and they really can't exist without a monk also being present. They can't be ordained by other nuns. They have to be ordained by a monk. It's just very, and in some countries, they're not even allowed to be ordained. They're allowed to practice, and they're allowed to cook and clean for monks, but they're not allowed to be ordained. So, unfortunately, that's not what Buddha said, but that's how some of his teachings were interpreted, as we all know. People use, whenever a spiritual practice becomes a religion or becomes any sort of widespread belief system, when humans get involved, sometimes it gets mucked up a bit. So I'm very fortunate to belong to a tradition that believes women are on equal footing. But I have to say, the head Vietnamese nuns that are above me walk behind the men. They have 330 vows where the men have 210 or something like that. And it's just silly. Just silly, silly, silly. So I love to read about righteous, strong women who did everything they could to get into these monasteries and get ordained. It's just such stories of triumph and passion, and some of the things they've had to do, the persistence. Some of them just sat down outside of monasteries and wouldn't move. One nun disfigured her own face because the reason the monastery wouldn't let her in was because the men couldn't handle her because she was pretty. So she disfigured her own face. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Now, these were ancient stories, but unfortunately kind of carries over still today. So I am fortunate to be in the Western world where that sort of shenanigans would not fly. But even so, another funny story, my head monk who ordained me, who ordained my teacher, they're both gay men who, of course, were celibate now, but they're gay men, and they, when it was time, when I declared that I wanted to be a nun, I had to go through a lot of questioning and answering, and when they finally agreed to, they said, well, yes, we feel that you can be ordained, we just don't know how. And I said, well, You know, how do you ordain men? Yes. I said, well, the same. I mean, like, what? Just because you have an outie and I have an innie does not mean that I'm ordained any differently. Like, it's not rocket science. Just say the same words. So they went and conferred for a couple months and came back to me and said, you know, we have decided that it's exactly the same and we will ordain you as we do males. And I'm like, okay, now that it's your idea. Oh my gosh, I love it. So, yeah, don't think that Buddhism is some esoteric spiritual belief that's above misogyny, but oh, they don't know what to do with me. I'm excited about this, and I love it that someone has underlined in here and wrote notes in here. This is really fun. I don't know who sent me this either. But I'm very excited to read it. So thank you so much. These sorts of books, mostly I read books and then give them away, but the small collection of books I have kept are all on nuns, and because I want to cherish their stories. Thank you so much. Wow, these are fun gifts today. Really fun gifts. All right, let me grab another one. So if you have sent me any of these gifts I'm opening, I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing notes. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to thank you here, but I will thank you publicly as soon as you tell me who you are. And look at this one. Now that I know that my Prime purchases have come in, this might be more Prime. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to check real quick. Hold on. Yes, these are the Prime purchases I made. So I purchased, it looks like 3 of the CSY watercolor paints, of the little tins that were on a big Prime Day deal, and 2 different kinds of acrylic paint pens that were on a big Prime Day deal. So this is another one of them. I know it seems like I'm an airhead. I do have a brain condition thanks to COVID. So I have a doctor's excuse for me not remembering things. But this is also why I don't do much shopping anymore. Someone gifted me with a little bit of cash recently, and so I was able to buy these gifts off of Prime Day, which was very generous of them. And I'm so grateful, and I will thank them personally. Oh, yes. So this is the other set of acrylic markers I got. This is the Grabby. Now, I think I've heard, I think one of you uses these a lot. I think it's Jamie's Coloring Love, who uses these a lot, who I've heard of. And I've heard you guys mention Grabby before. Now, Grabby had a big Prime Day sale. And this was a big set. Oh, it comes with, dang it, I bumped you again, guys. It comes with a drawing pad. Oh my gosh, this is nice cardstock. I would use this to make cards with, is what I would do. Yeah, I wouldn't draw on this. This is card making stuff. But here's a swatch sheet. Oh, so you guys that have Grabby, is it Grabby or Grabby? Grabby? You guys have these swatch sheets? Well, that is cool. That is very cool. Yeah, I would just take these off. Well, I will later. And swatch them and keep them in there. Oh my goodness. Well, let's try one. Let's try this green. So let's see what they look like. If you open, those are, okay, good. So same deal. Let's get rid of the air. Now these have a plastic nib and a sponge. I wonder if the sponge keeps the plastic nib. Can you see that sponge? I wonder if the sponge keeps the plastic nib from gunking up. That's kind of interesting. Now this paint, I love it that it's clear so I can see how much paint's left in there. This looks like some Guangna acrylic paint markers that I got years ago. And I have a few left. They've lasted forever. And I just got them super cheap off of, I don't know, I think it was Wish back in the day. But they worked really well. I mean, the paint and the colors were weird, but I use them for large spaces on my color by numbers. Okay, let's see. Let's bring you in. Weep, weep, weep. Okay, let's push down. I mean, if these are any good at all, these have some nice muted colors. Again, I'm you know, this was me looking for alternatives to expensive tules so that I could expand the collection. Oh wow, these prime really quickly actually. Oh, holy cow. Look at that coverage. Look at this. Whoa. That is so opaque. Oh wow. These flow really nicely. Now they don't have the fanciest nibs. It does look like you're still going to have to wash these out regularly. And again, all you do to wash them out is you get your water, you dip it in there, woo, rinse it off like that. Then you get your towel, one of your paint towels, and you wipe it off. You might pull it out a little bit and wipe it off and clean it off so the chunks are gone. See, I pull it out a little bit even. Could you see that? I pull it out a little bit, wipe it off, make sure it's back in there, then you can put the cap on, and that usually keeps them from being gunked up. But dude, look at how opaque that is. What in the world? I guess I didn't know anything about these. Again, I was looking for Tule Arts, and Amazon went, oh, hey, I know those Tule Arts are super expensive still and never go on sale. How about these? And it suggested these. And these had good reviews too. The only two it suggested that I found that were on sale that had good reviews was these Grabies and those other ones I showed you. I don't know how to say their name. Wow, look at the colors too. I'm excited. I'm finding that I'm using acrylic paint pens a lot. The Tule Arts that you all gifted me, dude, I'm using them in almost every page. Just constantly, and I'm loving acrylic paint pens. They work so well on when you base on with alcohol marker like I do, and then you want to cover up lines, or you want to add some definition, or you want to something darker than a pencil on top. These work so good. I use them for embellishments. I use them exclusively for color by numbers, and I'm doing more and more color by numbers. And they're so good for the circulism books. Oh, I'm having so much fun with the circulism books with those. But again, expensive Tule Arts used in circulism books. Maybe it would be nice to use these instead and then save my Tule Arts for my actual coloring books. But this is, yay. Okay, so if you're looking for a deal, I think these are fairly cheap normally. Amazon Prime Day is over, I believe. And they were on a huge sale. It was a big sale. It was like 75% off. It was, I don't know, I think they were like $8 or something. I know, it was super cheap. So that is cool. All right. Phew. Thank you, Minh Bao. You're welcome, Candice. All right. So I got myself some gifts. Let's open another box. I have a couple more. So now I'm like totally like, are these gifts from friends? Gifts from me? Prime Day? You know, last year Prime Day, I didn't buy anything. I haven't bought anything on a Prime Day for a long time because the kind of things I like never went on sale. Oh, it's another CSY. Okay. I tell you, these are normally, I don't know what they normally were, but they were on sale for like $9 American. There we go. $9, and that's on Prime Day, and that's pretty amazing for 6 handmade, hand-poured metallic watercolor. That's actually pretty decent. These are. Oh, it's in a black box. Wouldn't it be great if they were all different colored boxes so I could tell them apart? Now this is the retro style. I think these are the greens and golds, I think. I will take this apart and put it together and show you what it is. All right, so here we have, isn't that great? It's not retro. This is the grouping called Mermaid Coast. So they look very similar here, but when they're painted out, I'll show you. here what that swatches look like, because you have like, here is that sea green, and I actually, while I was doing this, I knocked over my little fan AC, my little swamp cooler AC, and water went everywhere, and I had to clean it up, and I lost somewhere in this mess one of the little magnetic strips, so I had to put their names on the bottom of them until I could get another magnetic strip. But they're all different. Like, here's a real deep blue that's very metallic, and then there's ones that are more glittery, and here's another metallic one, but it's more reflective. So they're very different, and I knew I would use blues because I do so much water. So this was another $9 CSY on Prime Day. So I'm very excited that I have this. Very grateful for that gift of money that allowed me to purchase these things. So far we have Mermaid Lagoon, and we have Peach Pink, which is this one. Okay, let's open another package. Okay, here is the final package, and I think it is the last. Actually, I can't even tell you anymore what these things are. I'm not even gonna try and guess. Oh, this has turned into a Happy Meal / Prime Day haul, which is awesome. I don't know if I've ever filmed a haul because I don't normally have hauls, and that's kind of exciting that I got to share those with you. I mean, Prime Day was the day before yesterday. I am very surprised that I got these things. It's so fast. Oh wait, these have notes. Oh, this is a note. These are notes. You are such a wonderful person and bless us with your happiness and joy when you make videos of coloring and opening the Happy Mail. Enjoy, from Carrie K. Oh, KK, you're spoiling me. Oh. Okay, so this is a big box. So let's look in it together. I know who that is. I know who that is. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was wanting this. Oh, now that I have received, I have Lost and Found, and I have Around the World, I am truly loving these R.J. Hampson books. And this was the other one I thought was just so neat. I mean, because that little critter, he is so, this one has it was not the first one to get the differences, or maybe it was the first one to get the differences. I've seen some of you color this one. And then here it is at night. Yes. Oh my gosh, these pages are so much fun. Here he is, there's the guy. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love him to pieces. He looks so, they look so sneaky. So he's stealing a carrot, and here he's stealing a carrot, but it's at night. And I remember this one has a lot more flowers, right? Yes. Yes. He's so funny. And almost like a whole book of just him. Fox is sleeping in a tree. This is like his recent book, Asleep, isn't it? Everybody's sleeping, the bunnies, the foxes, but it's a little more intricate. I was feeling really overwhelmed today a lot of positive things happened, but there was a lot of stimuli today, and I lead a very monastic, quiet life. So when I'm out in the world, when lots of things happen, I get a little overstimulated, and I was wanting a very soothing page to color, and look at that. Oh, here it is with at night. Yeah, this is the one I would color of that, because although this is a daytime nap, which I take lots of daytime naps. Oh. Here the round moon is black, and here there's still a moon or a sun. Oh, so sweet. The foo dogs, is that what they're called, right? Foo dogs. And he's bowing respectfully to them with the Chinese. That looks Chinese. Yeah, these are foo dogs with Chinese. And here it is at night. So it looks like most of the differences in this one are day and night. There isn't too many differences in the drawing itself. There's Mr. Fogarty. Oh, it's called Wild Ride. You remember Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? Well, Mr. Fogarty's Wild Ride is on a merry-go-round. But look at everybody getting out of the way. Yeah. I like the night one. You know, one thing you could do too is make daytime pictures pretty and sweet and the nighttime pictures spooky. I think there is more of a difference in this one. No, these are exactly the same. Interesting. I love this. The Last Mile. What is this one? Moonlight Mischief. So what is mischievous here? It's so fascinating. And there it is at night. Look at it. Oh, I love this one so much. Larry visits the Oracle. Larry. And here's the Oracle. He's a praying mantis in a meditative position. I love it. And he's got, you know, skull flowers there. And here it is. Oh, isn't that cool? Yeah, they're the same except one has a dark background. That's right. And then he had others that he was making differences in later in the later books. He put differences in the drawings as well. Oh, that's like reminded me of the Little Prince for a second. Starcatcher. I love it. Oh, yeah. These are neat. Do you guys have this book? I think this is a neat book. I think the scenes in this one are really interesting. They're all so different. I guess everything's at night. But in this one, they really do look at night. So since everything's at night, I would be more inclined to color the dark ones rather than make it night. Saves me some ink. Babysitting. Okay, that's a great picture. I'm going for the hedgehog. That is funny. I love it. I would probably do the daytime one of this one. I love it that you have the choice. It's so much better than just plain duplicate pages. I'm never going to color the same page twice, ever, ever. I have way too many pages that I want to color to do anything twice. Oh, this is cool. Oh, they're floating above the water. This already looks like it's getting dark. What? Oh, this is different. Huh. I think this looks spookier with that black frame. But yeah, I just, and I hadn't bought his books before because of these duplicates. I just couldn't be bothered. But then I got to know R.J. Hampson, and then saw him. I did not know him personally, but following him, I could see that he was listening to his followers very much and was doing everything everybody was asking from him. And I just got enamored with him. I've always loved his artwork, but I made assumptions about him because of the duplicates that might be true for other books with duplicates, but I think R.J. Hampson just really thought that we would want duplicates, and some people do. But I don't know about pages like this. It's not like I'm gonna screw this up so badly that I feel like I need to redo it. Like it's not a Japanese coloring book. It's not a precious coloring book. But to have duplicates that are different, that gives me a completely different feel than this does. I would do these completely differently. And that's just so clever for those artists that need to just fill up the number of pages to make it a publishable book and put duplicates in it. That to me is lazy, and I don't want to pay money for that. Oops, I just changed the lighting. Sorry, guys. Actually, that's probably better. Oh, yeah, of course it's at night. Of course. Of course. This is very intricate, this page is. Look at the chameleon. There's a lot of characters in this book. I love this one. Do you know if you go to rjhampson.com, he has tons of 4 to 6 page packets that you can buy, and they're all curated packages. So there's like 6 Mr. Fogarty type packages, 6 steampunk packages, and then there's like some new stuff where he takes popular characters in his books and makes a 6-page spread where they're all new pages, but on that character with just differences in them. And then he does mixed packages, and then he does like the first time you've seen Mr. Fogarty in a book, and it's just really, and they're very affordable, like just a few dollars. So you can get curated packages where you're not getting a whole one of these books, you're getting samples. And for hardly anything, just a few dollars off of his website. Also, you can sign up for his email, and once a month he sends out an email letter, and he's got a great sense of humor. His newsletters are fun to read. Oh, I like that one. He looks like I can't be bothered with all these children. And in that monthly email, things that go bump in the night, he has an exclusive drawing every month. And they're great. They're usually really, really good. They're some of his best artwork, I think. And so that's free. You don't even have to join a Patreon or anything. Just sign up for his email. I look forward to those every month. Which one would you do? I think definitely the dark one. Although her tent's dark, and I'd like to make her tent more lit up. She's got some more marshmallow on fire. I don't know. I kind of would want to do this one and color the dark in myself. But that was silly. It's colored in here. I don't know. I don't know which one I would do. It's adorable, though. Oh, there's a space one for Space Timber. Space walk with a space creature. Let's do that one for Space Timber. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, we have so many options for Space Timber, don't we? KK, this is so fun. Monsters under the bed. I don't like monsters under the bed. They scare me. There's a lot of monsters underneath things and in things. That's what this was me growing up. Oh, I think these are exactly the same. This is me growing up, except I was not smiling. I was terrified. I had night terrors my whole life, and there were always things coming at me in the middle of the night. I keep hitting the mode of light. Now, do you feel like you're in a rave right now? Look at that one. What's this called? The Cellist. The monkey is listening with one eye. I don't know why he's doing that. Aww. These are so cute. Oh, Smuggler's Island. I like that. Pirate. Oh, there he is up there. Oh, I like it, the dark one, much better. Yeah, I would do this. Gosh, and you know, these don't take a long time, but they take longer than like a Matchstick Mouse or something. There's a lot of details here. Sky Pirate. Okay, this is a good one. He has a pirate set on his website. Like a 6-page pirate set, curated set. Oh, I like the clouds in this one. Yeah, that's neat. Is he shooting a bird? Coo! He's trying to shoot the bird. The sting in the tail. T-A-L-E. Oh yeah, you have to do the night one because there's just too much stuff. Too much blank stuff. That's better. And that's it. Wow, Carrie. This book is super awesome. Oh, I'm so excited about my RJ. I'm as excited about my RJ Hampson collection now as I am about the Hannah Carlson collection that you guys have given me. But we're not done, because K ended up, there's an, oh my God. Oh, you guys are not going to believe what she got me. What was I just saying? Oh. 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 Oh gosh. Oh wow. Look how beautiful this is. I love this book. I'm so... I've seen I don't know if I've seen flip throughs. I've seen finished pages of this book. This book is so meaningful. It's like it says on the back. Each portrait, each spread is a woman interlaced with an animal whom she shares a connection. Is that not beautiful? And I love the double spreads now. You've seen me. You've seen the pages I'm doing. If it's a single spread, I'm doing the other one next to it. I'm just, for some reason, I love doing the double spreads in Hannah Carlson. I want to do both pages. Oh, I know you guys have seen this, and you can click away if you want to, but if you want to stay and look through it with me, I'd love that, because I would really like to show you. Oh my gosh. This is Carrie. This is something else. This is quite a gift. I love this one. I love this one. I love that the two pages go together. She's got crab claws around her neck and a necklace, and she's dripping water. I would give her orange hair like a crab. I mean, every single one of these is just stunning. I would do all of these. Wow. Wow. I've not seen all these. I've never seen a flip through. These are brand new to me. Whoa. Not lost, but gone before. Oh, KK. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is awesome. Oh, KK, what did you do? This is such a magical, mystical, sincere book. Look at that cute expression on her face, that quirky girl expression. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. How does she get so much emotion in her faces? How? This is beautiful. I'm at a loss. This is absolutely stunning. I want to do them all. Her women are just, look at that. They're so beautiful. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Is this her best book? I just can't. All of her books are just, oh, wow. KK, every page is just, look at this one for wintertime, yes. I should do a month of all Snow Queen. I have a lot of really cool Snow Queen pages. Oh my gosh. And look at the chameleons in here. And she's camouflaged too. Oh, I'm gonna have to see if I can find more finished pages in this book. You're gorgeous. I am absolutely chock full for August. I have no more room for any more buddies. But you know I want to do something in here. I have so many wonderful, oh, this is cool. Oh, yes. She's a bat lady. I've had so many wonderful people reach out to me to do buddies, and I have fantastic pages in July for you to see. I am whipping through my buddies in July for sure. I'm feeling like I'm on top of things, but then I looked at my plans for August. I'm like, holy cow. I'm going to try to get everything done though. I tell you, these gifts, these amazingly thoughtful gifts from these beautiful human beings are energizing me so much. I've already colored 15 pages. I usually color 10 in a month, and we still have a week and a half left in the month. And I've already colored 15 pages. I'm just going nuts. And it's because of you guys. It's because of you. You have given me so much. I can't even express how much you have given me. And I want to give it back. I want to give you more back. And so not only have I done 15 pages, and I'm going to do probably at least 5 more, I'm also putting out lots of videos because I want to connect with you all the time and know that I'm there for you, and I love you, and I see you. This one's cool. And that these gifts are so appreciated. There's no words I can say, oh, she is cool. There's no words that I can say to express how special this is for me. But I can try to show you. So I'm going to be try to make myself as available as possible. I don't like to say never, but you don't, I won't do Patreons or memberships. Not to disparage people who do, because if I could make my living doing this, it would make my life so much easier because of my health issues. If I didn't have to work outside the home, especially an hour and a half away outside the home. But I won't do that because I don't want anyone impeded from connecting with me because of money. That's not how Buddhist nuns work. We're available for free for anybody who needs us. So I will always connect with you on the free level. The biggest thing you can do is like my videos and watch my videos, especially all the way through, but you don't have to if you don't want to, but just to watch them and like them, subscribe, because the reason people push that so much is because these videos are monetized. I've now gotten enough followers that I could monetize my videos, which means those dumb commercials that you have been watching all along, I now get a few pennies every time one of those commercials comes on. I haven't yet made any money off of it because you have to make $100 to get paid out, and I haven't made $100 nowhere. But for every 1,000 views, you get another few dollars. So I don't have videos that get thousands of views, but I do have over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do something fun for that. I'm going to especially thank someone who really was instrumental in getting me there. I can't believe there's over 1,000 people who watch me and my silliness. You guys are all so special to me. And I'd like to think that I know most of you. I've talked to so many of you. And if you've emailed me, especially if you've emailed me, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible about my emails, but I'm really good about getting back on Instagram. But if you don't have Instagram or want to reach me through email, I promise I will get better about that. I'm just not good with checking my emails. That's one thing I'm going to improve, because a lot of you have reached out to me that way. I can't. This is so beautiful that I'm overwhelmed with the beauty. Every single page. I saw someone do this one because I remember these candies. It was really good. I love candies so much. I have a big sweet tooth. Oh, she is beautiful. She has lizards collared to her neck. They're like metal lizards. They're like totally goth lizards. I would make them like have mohawks, like flame mohawks. I mean, they got 4 eyes. They're fancy. She's got 3 eyes. This is really a cool page. Sorry, I'm sniffing a little bit. I've seen this one done. It's beautiful. I have a rooster that is my teddy bear. He wants me to pick him up and hold him all the time, Poppy. And you're going to get to see him soon. That's another thing that's coming, is you're going to see more of me and my life here. Or just as I give back to the community that's given me so much. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Okay, every single page is... Wow. I don't know what's gotten into you guys, crazy monkeys. Oh, she's so cool. This one has got some little bit spooky pages, and I'm liking it. Now that I have those polychromos, oh my gosh, I want to do all the portraits now. I shied away from portraits because I just didn't have really good options for them. But it's so much fun doing skin with those polys. And even though they're not necessarily skin colors, I like doing fantasy skin, so they're perfect for that. And so now even when I do a page that's all alcoholic markers, like I just did Josh Lee's Armadillo, and I put it on Instagram from the Coloring Heaven Mythical Hybrid special, it's all alcohol markers except for the skin. I pulled out my polys, and now I'm looking for ways to use my polys. Like I am craving doing another all pencil page just so I can use those polys. And this book would be great. Try not to bawl like a baby. But I'm just overwhelmed with you guys. Look at that. These 2-page spreads are just... Why don't I see more of these? Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. Oh, look at that. She did a zodiac sign. Maybe. I have to look at these symbols. Aww. They're both smiling. Gosh. Oh, wow. She should do a zodiac book. She should do an all zodiac book. Oh, that would be so wonderful, wouldn't it? Oh, my goodness. I feel like Josh Lee's Mythical Hybrids, which is animals sort of spiritually paired with or combined with humans. And then this one are sort of like complementary of each other, completely different art styles, but have the same sort of vibe to them. And I love it. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you so much. These gifts are absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Carrie, my dear sweet friend, for these beautiful gifts. And I'm a little overwhelmed, aren't I? I want to thank whoever sent me the Japanese garden and the Buddhist prayer flags and the Buddhist nun book. These are such thoughtful gifts. If you don't want me to know who you are, that's fine. But if you want to let me know on Instagram, I'd love to thank you in person. But if not, I just want you to know I'm so grateful. That Zen garden kit is going to be so good for my anxious brain when I have a bit of a, or even just an active brain. Like if I have a day full of stimuli like I did today and just need to relax. Yeah, I'm just looking over it, all the things. Thank you, Prime Day. Thank you, Fred, for the wonderful gift of money so that I could get some pens and some paints. And I just feel so loved again and so overwhelmed. And I want you to know that I appreciate you and I love you. And you got this. And I got this. And we all got this because we got each other, right? We got each other. I'm always here for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.